Let's begin indeed. Hello people, Jerry speaking. Welcome to Crazy Bunch Web Show, episode number 90 something. I don't know the episode name of the Crazy Bunch Web Show at the moment. And today we got not one, not two, but four depth topics we can talk about on today's show. And we have about one holiday we're going to talk about on Friday on the Crazy Bunch Web Show today. And that'll be it for the show. So let's talk about it right now, shall we? So we got for us. His name is Paul Wheeler. Born that name, he was a British screenwriter and novelist. Born in Kingston, Jamaica on May 23rd, 1934. He obtained his BA from Manchester College, Oxford in 1959. And his MA from University of Chicago in 1960. Screenwriter, he was best known for his scripts in Mail in 2003, Carbon and Glorious in 1984, Terrors in 1985. He also wrote scripts for numerous television series like Tango, Minor, and Polyrex, like that. In the early 80s, he published a novel on the Body Controversy, which is an Australian television series starring Rex, future Rex actor Hugo Weaving from Bay movie. Anyway, in 1964, Will married Alexandra Madrides. He was related to the marriage by the American journalist Martin Conrad. He died on May 10th, 2025. He was 9 years old. My next step topic has to do with Stanley R. Jaffe. Born Stanley Richards Jaffe. He was an American film producer. His producing credits include Fatal Attraction, The Accused, and finally Kramer vs. Kramer, which won the Academy Award for Best Picture. He was born in a Jewish family in New Washington, New York on July 31st, 1940. The son of film executive Leo Jaffe. He received a Bachelor of Science degree in economics from Wharton School at University of Pennsylvania in 1962. In the same year, his career began with he joined Seven Arts Associates. And in 1964, he was named executive assistant for the president of Seven Arts after Warner Brothers purchased Seven Arts in 1967. Jaffe left to join CBS for 2 years. After producing Goodbye Columbus, Jaffe was appointed executive vice president and chief appointments officer of Paramount Pictures in 1970. Within the 3 months, was named. Oh, hold on, mate. Bedtime stories finally finished. Okay. It was named president. And in 1971, he resigned to form a independent production company called Jab Films, which is associated with Columbia Pictures. Jab Film produced Bad Company in 1972 and Bad News Bears in 1976. In 1977, Jaffe became executive vice president from Worldwide Production of Columbia Pictures. He returned to production with Kramer in 1979. In 1983, he was Columbia Shirley Ross and then president of 20th Century Fox. He started production company Jaffe Lansing. In 1991, he was named president and chief operating officer of Paramount Communications and dissolved his partnership with Lansing. In 1992, he was then named successor of Brad Cookdrive as president of Paramount. Viacom purchased Paramount in 1994. Jaffe was forced out and filed a lawsuit against Paramount for $20 million. Shocking opposite disputes, like that. The case was dismissed by a court in the year I was born, and in 1995, Jaffe's company Jab Films entered the production agreement with Sony Pictures Entertainment. We have the Star Trek Enterprise complex in Las Vegas. In around 1992, the combination of developers and city officials proposed a record of the Star Trek Enterprise in Las Vegas. The giant and the scale model of the ship would include restaurants, tours, but no hotel or casino. The proposal was approved by the president of Paramount and only needed Jaffe's approval of Paramount CEO. However, Jaffe rejected the proposal, believing that it was unsuccessful. The building would be a permanent failure. He died at his home in Rancho Bridge, California on March 10, 2025. He was 84 years old. His awards as follows. 1994 Stanley Cup is Paramount, president of Paramount, which owned by New York Rangers. 98 Academy Awards for nominated for Oscar for Best Picture, Federal Trash, 1987. 91 the British Academy Film Awards for nominated for Best Film, Kramer vs. Kramer, 1979. 1980 Academy Awards won Oscar for Best Picture, Kramer, 1979. 1980 David the Dodge Awards won David for Best Foreign Film. Martial Film Graduals, Kramer vs. Kramer, 1979. Anyways, my next step topic has to do with Dave Mall. Born that name, he was an American voice actor. Born October 19th, 1948. His father worked at the radio, television, and was a 4-year on-air veteran of Chicago WGN. Wow. After graduating from the Maine South High School, Smile attended BFA in Theater Arts with Drake University in 1970. After a successful 12 years career as a radio personality in Midwest United States and New York City, he moved to Los Angeles in 1984. Pursued a career in voice acting that included commercials, voice, film dubbing, Lubin, narration, audiobooks, radio plays, and voice characterizations. And numbers of video games, toys, and cartoons. He provided daily intros and various monsters for Saban Productions, including Babu and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Angerman, Gecko Man, and Opperman, and Digimon Digital Monsters, which I grew up with, by the way. And also remember being voiced Arma and Digital Monsters, FLCL, Horizon, and alternate reality game Isla Beast, and others, and Street Fighter franchise, among numerous others. He's also in the following, so pay close attention. There's a lot more anime stuff as follows. I'm not gonna read all of them. He's also in a lot of animation. Grim Fairy Tale classics like the following: Bear Rawls as a prince, King Grizzlebeard as the title character, Snow White and Red Rose Red as a bear, Little Friends and Mayos Romance with additional voices, Nozzles, Grandpa Benjamin Brown and Frankie, and Wisdom of the Gnomes as Pet. He's also himself an adventure of voice acting, and so much more. Flipper as Kubir voice, and a lot more to come. He's up until Wall Force, so he's a second narrator uncredited. He was not a Dollar Funder and other things, but he's also in Roseanne as a radio voice. So, there you go on that. In films, he was in the following. So, Gurren Valley, The Lost Rainforest, initial voice. Kiki's Delivery Service as Sweet Life Dub and as Caroline Captain. Okay? Nixon's voice uncredited role as a newscaster. Okay? War Boy is an uncredited voice of sports announcer. And so much more. I'm not going to go over the video games voice, so there you go. But I'm going to go over the toy voice. Slam. WWF SmackDown Megaphone. And so much more. Now, all about narrations, he did just a some, not all of them. And then finally, ADR Staff. He's in Adventures of Rainbow Pines, Emery Gold. And so much more. He's the director of the following. A co-director of As Nozzles. Saban's Tale with Little Woman. And so much more. Okay? I'm not going to read everything else, so... And he's also living in Rocky and Bullwinkle. He's also Bob Carter's cello-like in basketball. There's also a lot more to come. Anyway, that's all I can think about, but that's just me. Anyway, on March 11, 2025, fellow voice actress Dorothy Ellis Pham reported that Mel has passed away earlier that day. He was 76 years old. And my last step topic has to Bob Rivers. Born at Robert Rivers, he was an American rock and roll radio on-air personality in the Pacific Northwest, as well as prolific producer, songwriter of parody songs. The most famous are Christmas song parodies. His album Twisted Christmas was certified gold, recorded in Associated America. Rivers' basketball regular radio program, Bob Rivers Show with Bob, Spike, and Joe, was broadcast on CEO's oldie station WKJR-FM until August 8th, 2014, and a 25-year run in the Seattle market. Rivers played keyboards and cover band associated with the show, Spike in the Plashers until 2015. He was born in Bamford, Connecticut on July 7th, 1956. And raised in Colorado, something like that. On the air, he was eventually referred to as work ethic and the competitive streak he learned from his parents. His father was the head of a military company. He was the eldest of 8 children in his family. Wow. He's known for the early stage and that he was wanted to be on radio. At the age of 15, he was bootleg a broadcast in the basement of his family's home. Apparently, his mother put a stop to. He also started a high school radio show. He got a first page radio job when he was 16. He probably fired to playing too much Led Zeppelin. Wow. On the air in Connecticut. Wow. Will's got his first start in the disc jockey in Connecticut, where he was awarded of the WABJZ, WNHCC, WCBDQ, WELI, WFIF, WCCC, somebody C's area, FM, WWCO, and WLIS, among others. WAAF, Bob and Zep. Bob Rivers spent almost 6 years at WAAF and Gloucester, Massachusetts, in the Boston market. As a part of their successful Bob and Zep morning show, the fellow on there is his personality, Pierre Zippo, okay? During his tenure at WCAAF, something like that, Anyways, Rivers started producing parodies and novelty songs, okay? Both the station at KAZTZ, New City, American Comedy Network, a radio syndication service that provides comedy material for the local U.S. and Canadian radio stations. One of the first parodies he produced was Breaking Up in his horror review. About a lawsuit that was resolving Bell System dealerships from that. The court order split up the U.S. telecommunications company AT&T's Bell System companies. The song was a song with a tune of Neil Sagan, something like that. Number 1, 1962 hit Breaking Up and It's Hard to Do. Peaked at number 70 the Billboard Hot 100 pop music charts. He followed with a Just a Big Ego, a parody of David Lee Roth's version of Just a Gurgle. Okay? It went on to include the Volume 2 of the Royal Brothers Present the World's Records. A music video produced by Steve Rothford with Bob Uger's Wacky World Sports. In 1987, Rivers released Twisted Christmas with that, which changed the Christmas music radio with 12 Days of Christmas. Wow. Parody of the holiday standard 12 Days of Christmas. Twisted Christmas was a certified gold record. Certified gold record. Wow. WIYY 98 Rock. Okay? In the spring of 98, a Billboard radio station 98 Rock, WIYY FM. Its lead morning show personalities between 1987 and 1989, Bob Rivers gained national attention at the 11-day on the air marathon during the Baltimore Orioles losing streak. Wow. He vowed to remain on air. The Orioles won the game, okay? He kept the vow and became the local celebrity among Orioles fans with the pledge, okay? During the marathon, he took naps only during songs and started to develop health combinations for the lack of sleep. During the time of 98 Rock, he in WIYY, collaborated with Seinfeld Recording Studios to continue this campaign at Twisted Tunes. Wow. He says only 2 years after joining WIYY, Rivers increased the station's morning show ratings by about just not 65%. Wow. About a few weeks before Rivers was fired from WIYY, he met James, later Spike O'Neill. Wow. Who was working at his used car dealership, which I work at Aqua most of these days at cars, okay? O'Neill's father owned the dealership and advised on the show, so Spike objected to Rivers' show, Hollywood can't trust that car. Wow. Apparently Monday by the Mamas and Papas. Wow. Okay? Rivers might Spike and the test drive in Hollywood. Spike either talk his way and the pay ownership of the show. Or in other words, Rivers had taken them to be IYY to been divorced and divorced, and they offered them a song pay decrease and then renew. He went public over there and saw them, and then the part that they took him off there off the air. The rest of this in the term. Wow. He met me and invited me in the term. When he left, he was bright enough to me to ask me to join him. WISW Twisted Rock Radio. There's a lot to read there. Anyway, I got a lot to read besides Marvelous. It's a lot. Jesus. Anyway. Oh, man, it's a lot of radio work. Anyway, I arrived at After Rock radio station KISW-FM, Seattle, 1989. Rivers debuted a morning show with fellow radio host Sean Donahue. Also, Don Bomber. Wow. Chief was station KXRX. Something like that. Rivers brought Spike O'Neill with him. Wow. Spike served as a sportscaster, writer, and interpretationist. Wow. Spent 6 weeks with 14-hour days during production and brainstorming and writing before their first show of the air. Wow. Rivers released on a second album of Rivers holiday theme music in 1993 entitled I Am Santa Claus. The title track was a parody of Black Sabbath's song Iron Man. Later, the 3-hour Christmas Dream albums released More Twisted Christmas in 1997, Chipmunks Wilson on the Up and Fire 2000, and Red White Christmas Trash in 2002. Brothers and his Twisted radio show also produced many non-holiday parodies, covering such topics as pop culture, politicians, and various sports teams and players in the Seattle area. These Twisted tunes could be heard for free on this website. CDM college jobs are also available. In addition, Rivers claims that more Twisted tunes that were written on the about the 1994 O.J. Simpson murder case that an initial. An example of the Twisted tune right for Bronco, based in 1955 song On Rod Bacon. Bronco appears in the Twisted Christmas box set. Wow. Rivers has said that there might have been more Twisted Tunes songs about the Seattle Seahawks and Super Bowl. What number was that on? Oh, okay. Let me check. There, let me see. It's 2006, okay. Oh, there. 40th. Okay, that makes sense. Anyway, 40th, not 50th. Thank God, it's not it. Okay. Rivers College has just guessed their famous Twisted to the pop song is With God Smoke Cannabis. Based on the 1995 Joel Osborne hit, One of Us. This River parodies has already incorrectly determined this Weird Al Yankovic. Wow. In 1999, Rivers wrote the Twisted tunes called song titled called Versus. What happened as it? Parody of the Beach Boys song hit called Comarco. Wow. About the commercial war. What earned so many fans, the song also gained international attention to some controversy where it used the 2005 some of the Russian peacekeepers commercial to make a music video. Wow. In late '99, Seattle Post and showed that after 10 years at the station, Rivers was the longest tenure of any radio personality in the local market. Rivers has cast sound in years not compared period when the contract to KISW ran out. Wow. Anyway, I got a lot to read on KZOK, the Bob Rivers Show. Okay. And then, I don't know. Man, it's been a lot to read on this, but anyway. I'll come right back. Stand by. I'm back, folks. Sorry about that. I just have to get back in the swing of things with that topic, so let's get back on that, shall we? So we got for us. In September 2001, the Kazan show moved to KZOK, where it played through September 30th, 2010. O'Neill was added to the... Anyway, show with the slate of talents that include vocal impressions as of Rush Limbaugh, Boss like that. Anyway, Bill Clinton, Will Shatner, for example. And for auditions, the producer was Mike Jones. Alec McCormick, a 2001 Vision Award winner, joined the show as director in 2002. Wow. News committee composition were provided by Mario Comey, and for a few years, Cosby Robinson was also a singer with Spike and the Empires. Wow. The Bob Rivers Show was a showcast on Portland, Oregon's 1980s rock hits like that. Radio stations KBMX, now KXJM, Mix 107.5 from March 20th, 2006 until October 5th, 2006, when the station dropped the morning show, switched to the remake adult commentary format into the new brand and movement 107.5. Casual eventually performed on-air skits, such as the famous parody of The Wizard of Oz, 1939 movie, anyway, which started the Wizard had Larry's voiced by Spike. Anyway, we're trying to Brian Bosworth from that. A former Seattle Seahawks linebacker named the Boss. Wow. And back home to Seattle. Okay. Another famous of contest between the two callers and the speak the roles of Scarlett Alia and Rhea Butler. The last lines of Calling the Win began the lines of I'm leaving, my dear. All you need now is divorce, and then your dreams actually can come true. Okay. Colin Kim was play Scarlett the Spot and Spike's Rhea. From the M. And then Caller and Robert play Rhea the Spike's Scarlett. Both contestants spoke the true Scarlett accents. Spike led many lines, for example, with Kim as Scarlett explained, Rhea, where are you going? Spike as Rhea replied, not the film's actual lines in 1949, got the win. Anyway, I'm going back to Charleston, back to where I belong, but I'm going to Rick's in Sparrow Web, where I belong. Rick's is a strip club. Well, when contestant Robert played Riaz and delivered the line, here, take my handkerchief. Spike and Scarlett used the handkerchief in a nosy, unhanging-like way. Listeners called into the vote the better contestants. And Kim won the prize, but probably the part where, because it was tearfully, Yuri cries of, you're at. Spike said all in her, seriously, do you have to lose in a puppy or something? Wow. Anyway, the prize was a Mango movie tickets. Okay, makes sense anyway. And in 2007, Spike O'Neill, in charge of sports news, Thursday former Seattle Seahawks pace kicker Norm Johnson into an extended interview about Johnson's having to save the life of the woman Regina Saden, anyway, who was trapped in an unreturned car in the ditch in Sardale, Washington. Rivers on Neil's adoring humorous interview, and Johnson Morris replied turn the local images on a story into local national news, okay? KZOK gained world renown on their partner with World Vision International, where there will be a one-day rail bond to sponsor 400 children in poor nations. Rivers credit director Eric Corbin from getting me started with World Vision. That's what they are. By the count of listeners who called the station, they still follow sponsors with more than 3,000 children in Seattle, Ethiopia, the Dominican Republic, and the other third world counties. Towards the end of the decade, anyway, the station added television, cameras, and studio, streaming videos, and interviews, musical performances that could be seen on the station websites. Mike Jones left the show when the cameras were introduced. Okay. Will Show left KZOK when he could not reach a contract deal with CBS, the owner of the station. During December 2010, when the show members out and not complete period with KZOK, Bob and his wife Lisa traveled to Bondazia. Okay, when they spent the holiday out and built schools to Port Daga. KJRFL. Bob Rivers Show, Bob, Spike, and Joe. Okay. The Bob Rivers Show ran for JRFL on April 1st, 2011 to August 8th, 2014. And the 25-year anniversary of Bob's first day on the air in Seattle, Washington. Anyways, the Bob Rivers Show cast at the 95.7 FM included Spike O'Neill, Downtown Joe Bryant, newswoman Joey Roberts, and news director Eric Coleman, and producer as follows: Jonas Bozios and Pedro Barries. A married couple who are also contributing news and jokes on the air. Wow. Contest as follows: show produces mix of classic rock music, heavy metal dudes, but anyway. Comedy, discussion of current movies, which is made me good enough. Sports news, local news, everything from bikini brasseries to celebration raccoons, celebrity news, which is good enough, and national news, Rivers, O'Neill, and Bryant, and the musicians, actors, comedians, authors, and eventually local politicians, which is good enough. Bits and pieces anyway. Friend show operator Sean Alexander first recalled on what was consulted upon one of the shorts of legal issues. O'Neill, Rivers, and Brothers, okay, was provided committed confidentiality to the news stories over the years between the news and music segments, okay. Show members of commercially discussed the lives of their families, okay, with this pleasures and personal parenthood. Rivers' wife Lisa, who has one-time relationship with Steven Tyler, sometimes provided commercial father, had two sons, Kev, a filmmaker, and Andrew, a stand-up comedian. Wow. Andrew eventually appeared on the show to discuss his career, to talk about growing up with his parents. Okay? And Spike talked about he was and his wife Melissa had shared a daughter, Rian, pronounced Ryan. Wow. Okay, I didn't pronounce it right. Anyway, for his teenage years to show he was handpicked the manager of a clothing fashion store in New York. Wow. About his much younger daughter, Darby. Okay? For years, Joe Bryant provided laughter from Cohen from discussions how he and his wife Kelly allowed his school-age daughter Emily Jo to eat whatever she liked for dinner. Crispy chicken nuggets. Wow. Dealing his own performance of overeating and drinking. While she was in high school, and Emily Jo's interest in singing and her trip to Europe is to sing in the choir. Wow. In 2014, Joe, Bob, and Spike provided almost daily news about a diet in which they all about were all lost weight. Wow. Downtown Joe was a favorite among listeners, okay? And in 2014, he was about to give a role to hosting the warm-up show. A half-hour chat for Bob Rivers arrived. Among Joe, Spike, Neil, and Joey Brothers was guests bringing in from their young warrior returns. Spike special guests including famous fishing guru Bill Armstrong, something like that. Joe is less locally known for his expert in fishing and other outdoor activities. Excuse me. Okay. Eric Corin and his wife Monique adopted a Korean boy, AJ. Okay. And Eric was particularly concerned for facts and science expeditions. Roger Barzo and Pio Boris provided another side of according to American, I can't even pronounce this country's name, sorry. By discussing their ongoing attempts to earn legal citizenship and parallels disqualification, pronounce the word, sorry, to drive. In early 2014, they both earned their permanent resident status with green cards. The cast also casually discussed the children they sponsor through the areas of World Vision International and have an annual drive to get listeners sponsored children. Okay? The show invited listeners to call in and text the show. Wow, okay. To order the guests and answers, but those questions are provided autobiographical. Sorry to trade it back. Anyways, our initials are illustrative of the given topic, usually the topic of the news. On May 8th, 2013, an example of the letter was, have you ever participated in an impressionable joke that went wrong? These segments were pervasive with the musical sting and the lyrics is there. Anyone out there? The Pink Floyd song the same name. Wow. Prizes such as the tickets for the upcoming musical event or spiking prior CD were given to call-ins were correctly guessed and an answer. So for example, which favorite ice cream is the more popular nationally, chocolate or vanilla? I'll put just vanilla if I were you. Anyway, show members are rated and photographers for business local in the Seattle area. Bob announced on July 28th, 2014 that after 42 years on radio, 43 years in morning Zoo formats, with drive time listeners and 25 years in Seattle, the originals are stepping away from morning radio pursuits over projects. Finale was on Friday, August 8th, 2014, was 10 of the many family members and featured local musicians played music one last time on the show. At the end of the show, Bob and KJR's all these formats, and the station switched to perform the new show and 95.7 The Jet, Seattle's reality from the 70s, 80s, and more. His personal life says here this. Rivers lived for many years in North Bend, Washington with his wife Lisa, where he gardened, tended his bees and chickens, hiked, and recorded his play music in his home studio. The fly experience provide, Rivers where the fly played. Eventually bought his own and become a pilot, something like that. He told Fury in his air about his hard-partying days, which entered rehab to treat his alcoholism in 1989. Shortly after he moved to Washington, Rivers was featured in the interview about his enjoyment in hiking in 2014, summer interview issues like that in the Washington Trails magazine, publication of the Washington Trails Association. Something like that. Anyway, this article was a combination by 5 photographs about Rivers and the virus. In November 2015, Seattle's KING's TV ran a story about Rivers' decision to sell his mansion. An essay in the Rivers called something out of the fairy tale for $2.3 million. He told an interviewer that he and his wife Lisa plan to spend their time traveling and hiking. It'll be really nice to wander and explore a little bit. He died in New Hampshire on March 11, 2025. After a 3-year battle with prostate cancer, he was 68 years old. He has 2 sons with his wife, Lisa. The elder son, Keith Richards, born February 2nd, 1983, in Woodcroft, Massachusetts, is a filmmaker. The younger son, Andrew J. Rivers, is a stand-up comedian. Rivers' songs featured on the I Am Santa Claus album and the track The Kids. Rivers' granddaughter, Keith's daughter, was born August 8th, 2014, the same day which Robert ended the radio show. And his plane theft. In 2009, Bob Rivers' Justice 182 airplane was stolen from the airport, where he was based by Colin Ayers Moore, who flew in the Yakima, Washington, landed the plane, especially harder than fled the sea. Wow. The charges was declared the write-off by Rivers Insurance Company. Rivers publicly committed the theft and declared the Harris Moore's legend status, telling the news report. I'm not a fan of the media, frankly, because I didn't like the whole cult hero thing, because it kept it alive, helped solve it, then I think it's worth it. See on the radio this. I don't buy the folk hero stuff. I was fearing that something like the co-op could happen, something like that. I really want him caught. Now, let's do the moment of silence with regards to not 1, not 2, but 4 death topics right now. Thank you. Rest in peace to these 4 people. Paul Wheeler, Stay R. Jeff, Dave Mall, and Bob Rivers. Now, before I continue on the last only topic I need to read, he made some film appearances. The science fiction fan has appeared in the Extras 2 Star Trek Enterprise episodes. The first was 0 Hour, and we had was engineer alongside DKZOT contest where Amy Owen was filmed in April 29, 2004. The other episode was a series finale in 2005 called These Are Our Voyages, in which he appears as a villain, something like that. He said he produced a 7-minute documentary, South Africa Through My Eyes, in 2009. He was directed by his son, Keith Rivers, something like that. And it was made for the culmination of the World Mission International. Rivers was supported through occasion on air broadcast by traveling, something like that. And some members of the show, countries such as Shanghai, Mali, and Bangladesh. That's when they have announced it. Anyway, now that's all I'm gonna read about the last topic I'm gonna read. Now I already did the moment of silence regarding these 4, and let's read the last one. And that'll be St. Patrick's Day, okay? We did an Elgin TV special event on that. Let's talk about it now, okay? St. Patrick's Day, or Feast of St. Patrick, is a regular cultural holiday around March 17th, the official death day of St. Patrick, from 385 to 461, okay? The foremost patron saint of Ireland. St. Patrick's Day was made of an official Christian feast day in the early 17th century, okay? It's always with the Catholic Church, the Adventist Commission, eventually the Church of Ireland, which I'm British, Irish, Australian type of guy. Anyway, it's Scottish. More. The Eastern Irish Church and the Arabian Church. The day commemorates St. Patrick and the arrival of the Christianity of Ireland. And by extension, celebrates the heritage and culture of Irish in general. Celebrations generally involve public parades and festivals, Kuishi, and wearing the green ivory shamrocks. Christians were born in probably denominations also attended church services. Historically, the restrictions of fasting or drinking alcohol were left for the day, which encouraged the holiday's tradition of variety. St. Patrick's Day is a public holiday in the Republic of Ireland. Northern Ireland, the Canadian province of Newfoundland and Labrador, for provincial government employees, and the British overseas treasury of Marsat. It was also widely celebrated in places in large Irish communities such as Great Britain, Canada, United States, Australia, New Zealand, and South Africa. Anyway, St. Patrick's Day is celebrated in more than countries than any other national festival. Like, I'm an Irish, Scottish, Australian, Scottish person. Anyway, modern celebrations have been greatly influenced by those who are Irish, traditions for that. Anyway, partly those that, developed in North America, which I'm from, by the way. However, they criticism of St. Patrick's Day celebrations that have become too commercialized, which last year I've been one of them. I'm sorry, but anyway, and for fostering negative stereotypes of Irish people. I'm not being racist per se, but some would be stupid. I'm sorry, but that's just too much. But anyway, that was the Crazy Bunch web show episode number. Not sure what number we're on at the moment. So let's say I'm gonna search up right now before we go. Okay. Okay, we're on 97. Here we go. And just a reminder, we're celebrating St. Patrick's Day tomorrow. So get ready to wear some green, or you can be pinched. So I don't want to be pinched. So on this St. Patrick's Day, because I have things to do on St. Patrick's Day, Ultimate Social Club content, but that's just me. Anyway, stay tuned for the next one, which will be episode 98 of Crazy Bunch Web Show. I'm not sure it's going to be a visit yet, but we'll figure this out for yourselves. Till next time, Salute Joseph, baby. You can more Crazy Bunch Web Shows, episode guys, so till say out. See ya.